To add expressions in 3E, we need to get a common denominator. To get a common denominator, we need to factor the denominator. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to rewrite this with factored form. So 6 plus x, since this is difference of squares, I factor into 6 plus x, 6 minus x. This expression here, I'm going to factor this into x plus 6, two numbers that multiply to 12, and have a difference of 4. It's going to be x plus 6, x minus 2. Okay, so first of all, I don't like it backwards like this, so I'm just going to do this. Now, I should really switch that 6 plus x just so that they look the same as in both fractions. But I also am going to take the negative out and switch that around and put the negative outside. So I'm just going to highlight that because that's maybe hard to track. So that negative and this x minus 6 really is the same as that 6 minus x. Then I'm going to do plus x minus 3 over x plus 6 and x minus 2. Now, I don't really want to keep that negative in the denominator, so I'm just going to take that negative and I'm just going to move it into the numerator like that, because it's the same thing. And that that allows me to not worry about that negative as part of my common denominator fractions. So now I can see my factors here. I'm going to state my restrictions. So my restrictions are going to be x not equal to 6, negative 6, and 2. Okay, those are going to be all my restrictions. Now I can get a common denominator and add these fractions together. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit so I have a little bit more room to work with. Okay, so I'm going to then multiply the top and bottom of the right fraction by x minus 6 because it's missing an x minus 6 factor. Let me make sure I put that in brackets. So I expand those brackets out. And then on the left fraction, I'm missing an x minus 2. So I need to multiply the top and bottom by x minus 2. So now I have a common denominator. I just need to multiply through the numerator and combine like terms. That's what I'm going to do as my last step. So multiplying this out, it's negative 4 times x, negative 4 times negative 2, plus, I'm going to just put this in brackets just to group it together, x squared minus 9x plus 18 when I expand those brackets out. And then in the denominator, I'm just going to leave my factored form of x minus 2, x plus 6, x minus 6. So the last step is to combine the like terms in the numerator. So I end up with x squared minus 13x plus 26, and that's all over the common denominator of x minus 2, x plus 6, x minus 6. And there's my final answer. I should check to see if this is factorable, but there's no two numbers that multiply to 26 and add to negative 13, okay? Because 26 has only the divisors of 2 and 13.